Listen up. If growth feels like banging your head against a wall, if every dollar spent on user acquisition feels like a shot in the dark, stop kidding yourself. That volume will save you. Throw away that tired playbook that tells you, just buy more ads, cast a wider net, and hope for the best. You know it's broken. You're burning money, chasing vanity metrics while your real users don't stick. That frustration, it's personal. It's like building a damn rocket with no guidance system and hoping it lands somewhere useful. Hyper-targeted user acquisition isn't just another tactic. It might be the only way to twist the damn dial and get real scale without blowing your budget. Here's what most people miss. It's not about more eyeballs, it's about the right eyeballs. If you don't zero in on who really cares, your growth will always be surface deep. Forget demographics, forget fuzzy personas. You need to dive into behavior, pain points, micro moments that grip your users when they're begging for a solution. That's where the gold lives. But it's brutal. This isn't a set it and forget it play. It's obsessive research tied with surgical execution. Stop wasting time on broad stroke campaigns that scream spray and pray. Pinpoint your ideal user so tightly it hurts. I'm talking about breaking down your funnel to granular bits. What triggers them, what scares them, what makes them click and then stay. Forget what you think you know. Literally talk to them, watch their every move, dissect their frustrations like your next raise depends on it, because it does. The moment you start aligning every dollar spent to these razor-sharp insights, your acquisition turns from noise to signal. You have to weaponize data in a way that's barely legal. Pull every tiny piece of intelligence from every campaign, every user interaction, every drop-off point. Most founders settle for dashboards full of fluff. Don't be most founders. Hunt for patterns others can't see. Customize messaging down to the level where your ads feel like private messages, tailored just for them. When your user thinks, "This was built for me," they don't just sign up, they convert, engage, evangelize. And don't expect this to be quick or easy. Hyper-targeted acquisition demands ruthless testing, failure, and pivoting. You must be ready to scrap campaigns like garbage and double down on hunters that actually close. Invest time in building feedback loops that shine light on what sticks and what kills your funnel. Own the grind every single day. If you want scale, you have to be brutal with your assumptions. Cut your acquisition costs by dropping every channel that bleeds cash without insight. Double down on narrow channels where your specific user congregates. Forums, niche communities, LinkedIn groups, specialized podcasts. Go where your target actually lives, not where everyone else is shouting. That's how you win. That's how your growth strategy breaks out of the fog. Finally, never confuse targeting with exclusion. Hyper-targeted doesn't mean tunnel vision. It means laser focus that leads to expansion, because once you crack the core user, network effects kick in and your scale becomes real, sustainable, and outrageously profitable. It's the difference between shooting blanks and firing guided missiles. So quit the noise. Stop hoping scale will happen by magic. Face the brutal truth. Growth driven by broad strokes is a death sentence for your venture. Be relentless, be strategic, hyper-target your user acquisition so sharply you cut through the market bullshit and own your niche. Only then will growth stop being a frustrating black hole and become your biggest asset. Now get to work, no excuses. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to discover more.